wrong with my memory? I should have that remembered
Don't worry,
by now.
I also forgot.
Wow.
I apparently need to get my head checked.
I mean, it is my duty to remember this.
Yes, but it's been like, what, this is our sixth
Sixth.
section together now? Sixth session together now? And you would think I would remember, but apparently I'm just that stupid.
Also,
Don't worry, same happened to me.
we are live.
Oh boy.
So yeah.
Hi!
Oh gosh. Hello everyone, welcome to another session of the Sunstruck
Pokerole.
Renewal.
The Pokerole campaign.
Yes, the Pokerole.
Did you remember to change the stream name this
Yes,
time?
yes, I remember. To be honest, when I uploaded it to YouTube, I did change the name.
Oh, you
Yes.
forgot to change the name, eh?
Yeah.
For our Moonstruck, he still had it set as a intro
Jeeves
for
intro.
Jeeves.
Also, Jeeves is now in Moonstruck. And he fell asleep during the session, on his first session.
Which I can tell you normally does not happen.
I mean, I remember when that was happening to Summit quite often.
Yeah.
Have you even met Jeeves, Thrack?
Yeah, he did. We played together.
Yeah, we've been playing for like 2 or 3 sessions in Dragonfall, and then he just stopped coming by. And then he told us why like half a year later.
Yeah. But anyway, so, who among you would like to recap what happened last time?
I can do that. So, last time, we pretty much got some things squared away in town. We started by waking up in the guild, headed off to talk to the mayor at the pub. Didn't really get much information there. We ate, then we left, talked to the Chespins, asked them to put up a mission board for us outside the... Okay. Got them to set up a mission board outside the guild for us, preferably, you know, with a little overhang to protect from the rain, and then we left for our mission. Our current mission for the day was to head to the Oblivion Forest and investigate a strange statue. As we progressed through the dungeon, it was actually fairly stock standard. We didn't really encounter much, except for the same team over and over. They called themselves Team Toxic. It was a Krogunk, Purloin, and an Ekans. As we went through the dungeon, we encountered them in numerous areas that we are not sure how they got to. At least at the time we didn't. They were teleporting pretty much around the dungeon, lighting some candles. By the time we finally got to the end of the dungeon and found the actual statue, they were there. And turns out they're ghosts. Just ghosts of their former selves. They wanted us to light their final candle for them because they can't light the final candle, so that way they can finally move on. After a lot of debate, because throughout the dungeon it seemed like they were trying to trick us into taking things that would mess with us, like a weird cursed stone and a poisoned oranberry. We kind of assumed that this was some sort of trick to get one of us, like, in a bad situation. After a long deliberation, Thrack, our Drakloak, decided finally just, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. He lit the candle, and they actually had no negative intentions. They just disappeared. They finally went off into the ether. And then after that, we teleported back, and as we got back to the guild hall, we met with Blitzel. He was asleep there. Had a quick talk with him. Found out because he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He doesn't have a home. He doesn't have anyone to, you know, go to except for Puccina. He has decided to join the guild. And we pretty much talked with him about it. We went over, you know, what it means to join the guild and all that. And he was very hesitant and unsure, but in the end, he finally decided, yeah, you know what, my best friend is in there, I'm gonna join. And then that's where we ended.
Yep, so you have another member. Slowly filling up those empty rooms.
Yep.
Not to mention, very soon you're probably gonna be getting another member.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah. By the way, give yourself XP. Good boy. But yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah, sadly, Thrack is still dripping liquids into his moist eyes. I just couldn't say it in a worse way, I think.
Moist.
Oh god. No one will watch this video. Ever. Ah, he missed all of it. Good.
Good.
Don't worry about it. The curse M word was used twice.
M word?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway. So guys.
Ember.
Hi.
Oh, Ember is here.
And he's early.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Hey, Ember.
Hey, I told you not to go into my shit.
Oh my fucking god.
Good, that's an old one.
Yeah, like,
What did I tell y'all about going in my shed?
Don't go in my shit. Don't go.
that's...
Hey,
oh my
hey,
god.
hey. Who wants to play?
Then it's 11 years old.
Yeah. Hey, that's not even a boomer reference. Alright, we have Ember.
Also, it just figures that he shows up right after I had just gone through our whole entire previous session.
Yeah, which is kinda sad because I'm pretty sure Ember could actually use that recap, but it's alright.
Yeah.
Alright, Ember,
Yes.
slap yourself on the playmat. Also, do you want me to color the base of Zorua red?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Okay, well, I'm really sorry. Give me a second. Which one is red? I have codes for colors and especially for red because there we go.
Yeah, that one's especially difficult for you. Yep. For me, it's like, I don't know why, but dark green and dark gray. Those are the two that I fail to distinguish the most.
I mean, part of my color blindness is also seeing green in a wrong spectrum, so I understand.
So you can't see red, you see green where you should not.
Yep.
Like, bruh, what the hell?
And now you understand why I am not allowed to drive. But yeah, we shall begin.
So, specifically dark green. Like, if I'm driving around, I can tell the difference between a green light and a yellow light. Like, bright green is very easy for me to distinguish, but it's just very dark green looks great to me.
So I can actually tell you from personal experience that vast majority of people do not actually know how color blindness works, because you see, for most people, people just see, oh yeah, you are colorblind or not, right? But no, it's actually so much more complicated because it's actually a fucking spectrum, right?
Oh, you're colorblind? You see like a dog, don't you?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, there are people who are so fucking colorblind they only see gray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now that has to be horrifying, I cannot even imagine. Anyway, let's move away from this horrifying topic and alright guys, so time restarts as Aries.
Uh-huh.
From your bag, a card flies off, looking like Zorua, and then
It's a beanie.
the card turns into Zorua.
Huh.
Oh, also
You
a
know what?
question.
Yes, Aries?
I was just gonna say, you know what? I would question it, but there's already been much weirder things that have happened, so you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Hey, blame DJ, he made this canon.
Also a question, Finn.
Yes.
Rewards from the mission we're gonna get later, right?
I mean, you guys don't actually know yet.
Ah, good point. Yeah, because I wanted to ask you about the points.
Yeah, you guys don't actually know yet how the rewards are gonna be going. Because usually the rewards are given to you by either the
Yes, by the
guild.
guild master.
Yeah, but Eevee is the guild master.
Alright, if you give us 10,000 points.
Yeah, you wish.
But yeah,
I'm not that irresponsible.
like I said, Zorua just appears.
Oh,
Hi, yo.
welcome back, Zorua.
Hi.
We missed you in the last mystery dungeon.
I'm
You
sure
definitely
did.
would have been very helpful there. Well, how you feeling?
Good.
That's good.
I don't know how the whole cardboard thing works when you become paper like that, but hopefully it's not uncomfortable.
I don't have any response for that.
Oh,
Okay. Mhm. All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of just step aside and point to Blitzel and say, "We have a new member of our guild."
Oh?
I'm just gonna nod and say, "Yes, Blitzel has decided he wants to turn his life around and do better, so he's gonna join the guild."
Blitzo awkwardly waves one of his hooves.
Wait, Little? You mean Stalker?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we did name him Shocker.
It's okay, you can
So-
call him Blitzo. He's 100% not gonna be used to having a new name.
Stalker!
Blitzo is just awkwardly waiting for any kind of response.
Anyway, so yeah, he's gonna be probably working the front desk for us for a while because as of right now, our team is kind of full and can't exactly take more than 5 members on missions. And honestly, we do kind of need someone to stick around and, let other Pokemon know what's going on because otherwise we would have to close the guild every time we leave. But can we trust you to keep an eye on the guild while we're out doing missions?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Awesome. And if anyone wants to join, I'm just going to point to the chest. Just, put it through the paperwork and give them one of each of these. And I can show you how to do the paperwork.
Wait, if
Aries.
anyone wants to join?
Aries.
You guess. Thrack?
Let's be responsible adults and, before we actually let anyone join, let's, I don't know, meet them in person.
I mean,
I
yes.
think both of us know that not everyone is cut out for guild work.
I guess that's fair, but I guess I just assumed that Blitzel would know what I meant, but I guess you have a point. You probably... Okay, then fine. How about this? If any Pokemon come looking to join the guild, give them a room until we get back to interview them ourselves.
So not. I think I can do that. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah,
But-
nothing against you, Shocker, but it's just I'm gonna point at Aris. He's supposed to be the guild leader, and that's kind of a guild leader thing to do.
Yeah, the problem is guild leaders don't normally have to do the missions. But first of all, I have to get stronger because guild leaders tend to be challenged, and second of all, we don't really have enough members to be leaving anyone behind right now. So I kind of have to do both jobs.
Hey, don't worry, if someone challenges you and you lose, I'm gonna challenge them. And then I will be the guild leader.
Well, I will do my best to manage things without being taken over.
Good.
But anyway, all right. So with that all settled, I'm gonna like look outside, and is it like late in the evening?
But give me a second, I need to check my notes. It was afternoon.
Okay. Well, then I say we all get a good day. Just rest the rest of the day. Maybe get something to eat, or spend the time, here, or do whatever you want to do, and then we can all converge tomorrow to take care of our other mission. And I will send this mission off to the Guild Association for the reward, because as of right now, the Guild itself does not have the resources to reward right away. So we will have to get our rewards directly from the Guild Association.
Alright.
And why can't we get a job like this in the real world? You just start a job and the boss tells you, alright, now you have rest of your day free. Good luck, see you tomorrow.
I mean, wait. Didn't you have that situation in your job a couple times?
No, not exactly. It was mostly that when I was on the second shift, a few times I finished basically everything I had to do, and I was just cutting it by like 2 hours.
Okay.
And not that I show up and everyone tells me to fuck off because I have nothing to do.
Back off.
I know that feeling all too well.
Alright. Oh, with you saying that everyone eventually scatters in different directions.
Yep, my character would be heading for the newly constructed bounty board outside.
Yep.
Well, I guess with my job I'm gonna go after you.
Alright, what about you, Zora?
I guess I follow.
Alright. Baldi's gonna be following you guys as well.
Yeah, he's kind of been with us from the start, so I'd imagine he's a lot more personable.
No, he's much more attached.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, you see your new board. It looks really nice, actually. It has like a little umbrella over it. Well, made out of wood, but still kind of looks like an umbrella.
Perfect. Despite
And
their...
you can actually see that there's something attached to the board.
Oh, perfect. And despite their shady history, chessmen are actually pretty hard workers.
Yeah.
Wait, shady history? It's shady present.
He's not wrong.
Yes, that's a fair point. Okay, despite their shadiness in general, they are actually surprisingly hard workers.
I mean,
They
yeah,
get shit done.
Usually to do shady shit and not get caught, you need to be a hard worker.
Yes, but that's besides the point. They did. What I'm saying is they did a surprisingly good job on the board.
I mean, it's not like Kecleons aren't shady.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yet they get shit done, so yeah.
Yeah, my point stands.
And look at Wigglytuff's guild. This is one of the shadiest fucking guilds around, yet it became the most powerful and famous guild on the planet.
My point
Exactly.
stands.
Now, I'm definitely not going to go trying to act like the police of the world, because then that would end up getting us fucked on by every guild around. So we're definitely not going to be doing that. But we're definitely... I don't think we're ever going to get that powerful. But anyway.
Eevee versus Eevee when?
Maybe in 2 million years when I ever become that powerful.
Anyway, so Eevee.
Yes.
You look at the board, and yeah, there is a paper.
I will take a closer look at it.
It is a bounty.
For?
I'm sending it in the group right now. Because
Alright.
I've decided I'm lazy to read these, so I'm gonna let you guys read these.
Alrighty.
Oh no, it didn't do the stars. I forgot that here it's like jank. Okay. I'm just gonna do
I
like...
mean, I can tell that means 2 stars.
No, it's actually
Oh.
not.
Oh.
It's 4 stars.
Plus
Bounty.
guild card.
Top the fake survey team. Extra information. An ex-survey team has gone rogue and are terrorizing the local village Pokemon. Deliver them to authorities. Targets are Miltank, Zangoose, and Seviper. Can recognize them by their gear and by them wearing hats with fledgling feathers. Difficulty 4. Location Midnight Forest. Reward 1000 Poke Cash plus Guild Card.
Yep, you can see that it has the Guild Association seal on it.
Huh.
So it is
I mean, we were already...
So it is a job from the Guild Association.
That's
Man,
actually
it's-
kind of perfectly fitting because we were already planning on taking this mission on as a personal mission, but now that it's official, even all the better.
Also, it's so nice that all the missions so far are giving us those sweet guild cards. It's just like collecting V-Bucks.
Oh no. Atlas Earth. No.
For some reason, I didn't put it in my notes what the guild cards were for. I forgot.
You guys don't know yet.
From what we've been told, basically it's kind of a wish.
A
Like
favor
you ask,
from the guild, right?
yeah.
But we
Like,
did get that from the mayor, and who knows if she is actually accurate on that anymore, because she was in the guild a long time ago.
Yeah, she was.
Also-
You actually know exactly how long she has not actually been a guildmate.
Yeah, she told us. Also, Finn,
is
with
true.
that I kinda realized I forgot about one extremely important, well, kinda two extremely important parts of Jimmy's bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, one, the bridge was supposed to make me immune to the influence of the void during it.
Yeah.
And second, the favors.
Yeah.
Letting me kind of force people to do what I asked them. And I was kind of using it a lot against our party well, not against, on our party members.
Well, the favors are for gods.
Well, heck.
Anyway,
mean-
a different campaign, my dude. But yeah, so yeah, you have a mission there. Oh, and there is one more paper here, actually.
Oh?
It is an advertisement paper for the local hot spring. The board has not been here even 24 hours and already people are putting advertisement papers on it.
I mean, as long as it doesn't get too crazy. You know, 1 or 2 advertisements isn't too big a deal, as long as they don't, like, start filling our board with advertisements.
8 hours later.
Yeah. The advertisement paper literally just says, "Become clean, come to us."
Remember, flesh is weak.
I'm gonna go ahead and move that one all the way off to the far side of the board.
It was already on
But
the far
I'll-
side.
Oh, okay, then
It was in the
I'll leave
corner.
it be for now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that whoever put it there was kind of small.
So probably one of the little ones.
Yeah, one of the Shelloses. Shellosai?
The,
Shelloses?
the murder of Shellos.
Oh god, don't murder Shellos.
No, I was saying that like, you know, a murder of crows.
Would... Okay, so what do you call a big group of, like, slugs?
Hold on, I can actually look this up.
Would that be a
What is
swarm?
a group of dang it, not crows. Brain. What is a group of slugs called?
A group of slugs is known as...
It's a rout.
A rout.
Really?
R-O-U-T. A rout of slugs or an escargatoire.
Really? Because for me, Google says cornucopia.
For me, Google's saying it's one of three things. That they apparently have three different collective nouns. There's an escargatoire, a route, or a walk of slugs.
Also, hey, Ephraim, hey, Artifox, Artifox says the code of cleanliness. That's kind of what they are, actually, yeah.
Yeah, they actually exactly are that.
Yeah. They just want everyone to be clean. They want everything to be clean. They want to clean the whole world.
Oh, also, it's not normally used in English to call them walk, route, or that other thing.
Escargatoire.
Yeah, it's normal to call them a group of snails or a colony of snails.
Well, I like
This is a very
escargatoire.
fun topic. What are we doing with our lives?
Also, do you know what's a group of jellyfish called?
Oh,
a
no.
swarm?
A smack.
A smack?
Yes. And the question to Google that the Google answered was, what is a group of 100 jellyfish called?
Anyway, let's continue. So, yeah.
Alright,
So, Eevee, what do you want to do with the paper?
I will take the bounty,
Alright.
and I will tuck it away in my bag for now.
I do hope you guys know those Pokemon.
Well, I mean, we know them now.
Well, I mean, I hope you know them yourselves so that you know what to expect of them.
I know mostly what to expect of them. I'm mostly worried about the Miltank than the others. Because Miltanks tend to have a special little ability called Rollout.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Wait, you expect me that I'm gonna Whitney you?
Yes.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that. Jesus.
I mean, 6 mil tanks.
I mean, she doesn't have 6 milk tanks. I will be completely honest, I don't remember what she actually has. I think she has like a Jigglypuff and like milk tank and one more Pokemon, I think. Again, everyone remembers her for the fucking milk tank because everything else is weak that she has.
Yeah, fair.
And then fucking Optimus Prime.
Yeah, so she's just gonna casually throw out a giant transformer.
But yeah.
Just to watch the little Pokemon just quiver in fear. It's like, what am I supposed to do against that?
But yeah,
Imagine Pikachu tries to zap it, does nothing.
So, you acquire the paper. What
Yes.
do now?
I will tuck that away in my bag, and then I will probably just, say, well, let me see.
I mean, we
What
could
can we...
we could go to the bar.
We could, yeah. I mean, I guess we have earned ourselves some relaxing time. That works for me. Yeah, we can go to the bar.
Then let's go.
Then off we go.
Yes.
Alright, what do you want to do, Zorua?
Yes, I follow.
Okay. Alright. So, you guys make it to the bar. At the bar, you can find the following Pokemon. As usual,
Meow meow bar.
as usual, you can find Meowstic.
Yes.
But there's actually different Pokemon here today. You also see Archon over here, currently in the process of eating. And there is also a Pokemon that I need to spawn.
Oh.
Because this is the first time you are meeting them.
Man, I'm surprised there's no mayor here.
Yeah, she's not here.
Though I guess it's too early.
You can see that there is a Stantler here, currently in the process of drinking what appears to be cider.
Alrighty.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna walk up to the counter and sit on one of the stools.
Same.
Alright. Bolt is gonna do the same. As you guys, sit down, Meowstic just looks at all of you and says, "Alright, how are you all today?"
Another day in paradise.
Yeah.
Gosh, you have been here for not a very long time and already you're calling this place a paradise?
It's an expression.
I see. Oh, what can I do for you?
I think I'm just gonna go for a nice apple juice right now.
I can definitely do that for you.
Oh,
Same,
and
honestly.
I did want to ask, do you by chance know where we might end up getting gummies later on? We don't right yet have funds for that sort of thing, but for future reference.
Well, you cannot really buy gummies in our town, sadly. If you want a place where you can buy them, then that would probably be in Treasure City.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Either that or
No.
maybe order them with the chest fins, maybe.
Now, if you wanna acquire them, though, no, that's an entirely different story.
I will
Oh.
tilt my head at that.
Well, there's several places where you can somewhat commonly find them. But there is one place that I know about where they are very common.
Oh,
She nods.
and if we were to order a full dinner right now, would you be willing to share that info?
I mean, I can share that info with you even right now.
Fair enough. I just figured, you know.
But a dinner
Well,
but you ordering a dinner would definitely be really good.
I'll just nod and say, "Hi." Well, I'll probably just have a fruit salad
You just nods.
and whatever Shinx would like.
She's just going to
Or
order the same.
both.
What about you,
And
Thrack?
then just looking between Drakloak and Zorua.
Same.
Okay. What about you, Thrack?
Man, and now if I were to order some kind of fish or something, I would feel so out of place.
You would fit right in with our Moonstruck group then.
But you know what? Yeah. Let me get some fish.
Yep, she will not. Alright. Just give me a moment. She goes to the kitchen area.
And while she's cooking, I'm going to be filling out the paperwork for our completed investigation about what we found in the dungeon and about the statue and what happened with all that. And get ready to give it to Lenone whenever he shows up.
Yep.
So Eevee is busy doing things. Also, there's a reason I won't order fish as either of my Eevees, and that's because they are me in Pokemon form, and me in real life, I actually do not like fish. Except for tuna fish.
Same.
I love fish.
I love eels.
I like eel as well, actually, but I'm generally not into fish.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
same.
so when it comes to fish, I actually I like river fish. I like ocean fish. I really do not like stuff like squid.
Also, river fish and ocean fish, that's like, oh yeah, just give me 99% of all fish on the world, I'm gonna eat it.
Hey Finn, you want to hear something terrifying then?
Go on.
Back in my elementary school years, here when I used to live in St. Mary's, one of the kids had a birthday party and they brought cupcakes for everyone at school. And guess what these cupcakes were topped with?
I don't want to know.
Squid.
Why
For
would you
some
do that?
reason.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but they handed it out to everyone. It smelled awful.
And me.
Yeah, imagine eating a fish cupcake.
Jeez. Anyway, so eventually, Meowstic returns with your food. Drakloak,
Yes,
it's difficult to tell what fish this is, but it's definitely fish.
good.
But yeah. After you guys, get your foods, you get your drinks, she just looks at all of you and just says, alright, so you wanted to know where you could find gummies, right?
Yeah.
I will nod.
Alright. She starts cleaning a glass that is very obviously clean, and she just says, there are two places, one that has a chance for gummies and one that has assured gummies. Also one that is much closer and one that is much more far away.
Let me guess, the one that's farther away is the one that is assured.
She nods.
Who would have guessed that?
Alright.
Well.
So there is a place not too far away from here. It's right over the mountains. It's called the Foggy Forest. Do you know of it?
It sounds familiar, yeah.
Well, in this Foggy Forest, weirdly enough, there appears to be somewhat common, well, a trove of gummies that every now and then you can find them. Now, if you really want to look for them, you are gonna have to get yourself a boat, which thankfully you do have. There's an island that leads into a really big coral area. This island has a town on it called the Marine Town.
Alright.
And in there is a dungeon called the Marine Resort.
Marine Resort.
Iris, is she talking about Australia?
I wouldn't doubt it.
And this Marine Resort has extremely common gummies. But the problem is, well, it's quite a while away on a boat.
Well, given that we are such a new guild, chances are there are probably going to be days where there are no missions for us to take, so we could probably plan heading to that dungeon for our first break in between missions.
We could use the training.
I will nod.
Indeed, especially considering there are no training facilities here in Capim.
Not yet.
She raises one of her eyebrows.
I actually already have a plan for that.
Aw.
Well, so it's obviously not going to be anytime soon, probably not for a few months at the very minimum, but upon visiting Treasure Town at some point in the future, I will probably commission a Pokemon from there to come to Capim Town and work with us to set up a dungeon. Or, not dungeon, dojo, that's the word. A training dojo.
That'll be interesting. Capim actually used to have a dojo, but sadly when the guild vanished, so did the dojo after a while.
Is it an abandoned building like the guild, or did someone take it over?
Well, that's the complicated part. You see, the building left with the owner.
Huh. Who would that owner have been?
Well, I don't actually exactly remember. I didn't really talk to him, but I can tell you that he quite literally carried the entire building on his shell.
Shell. Well, I would imagine Glamiao would probably know exactly who it was.
Yes.
Yo, Iris, it's probably final evolution of Third Wing.
Probably.
Was that guy a really big, kinda green turtle?
I believe he was green, yes.
Yeah.
The problem with him was that he never came here.
Wait, what?
He didn't really drink, and apparently he was eating the very food that grew on his back.
Yeah, definitely a fully evolved Turtwig, 100%.
Torterra?
Yes.
Again, I wouldn't know. I think I only met him once, and that's about it. And that was not here, but in a town.
I mean, it would make sense that a Pokemon like that would know how to train Pokemon. So, I mean, if we could ever figure out where he went, maybe that whole idea of mine might get a whole lot easier than having to go all the way out to Treasure Town.
Well,
And it would save me a lot of costs on constructing a new building.
well, I guess you are gonna have to talk to someone who remembers the old guild.
I'm just gonna nod and say, I already know exactly who, and so do you.
She smiles and says, I do have to say that she's currently a little bit busy.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Bureaucracy.
Well, she has a guest.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yes, she has a guest from back in the day.
oh, that's so nice.
Well, I wouldn't say it's exactly nice, it's over debt.
Ah. And
Well-
which one is owing which one?
Well, obviously she's owing to someone. But,
Have you seen how often she spends in the bar? You think anyone would owe her money?
You never know.
I mean, there used to be a time when we both had a lot of money.
Oh, I believe so. I mean, when you're actively working for a guild, that tends to be the case.
She nods. Well, you could also just be in Treasure City and work for their guild and basically never make any money.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I decided to revitalize this one rather than going out to Treasure Town. Well, Treasure City, as it's called now.
Yeah. That reminds me, Aries.
I'll look at Drakloak.
Once we get more teams, you'll need to think about what portion of the money goes to guild.
Oh yeah, I've already given that some thought, and I'm definitely planning on, just getting us a fair rate without going Treasure City crazy. I'm thinking probably somewhere around like 20-25%, so that way we can still actively run the guild and not, take our entire guild team's spending money.
So, as you guys are, just having this conversation while eating and such, you hear the bell.
Oh.
Yeah, the bell of the door.
I will take a look, see who's arriving.
Yep, and you will see a goat.
A goat.
Yep, you will see a goat that has two boxes connected to his back.
Kiddo. Oh, he's so cute.
Yep, he just enters and says, "Hey, Meowstick,
His little running animation.
Hey, Meowstick, I have your things." Ah, wonderful. I was actually running out of bread. Alright, come over. Yep, here we go. And yeah, he just delivers two boxes. Boxes
Oh
that
my
were bigger
God.
than him, by the way.
I mean, that makes sense for goats. They tend to be unnaturally strong.
Yep. Meowstick just moves them to the side, and you can see her give him a pouch that already had prepared, cash. Skato just opens the pouch, starts counting, then nods to himself and says, "Alright, it's everything." Alright, thank you for the food. Well, is it okay if I stick around? Yep, it is alright. I'm just gonna have the usual. Alright. And he makes his way to the side, to the corner.
Hey, I'm taking off, go to the store. I'll be right back.
Okay, see ya.
You got Nala.
Yes, I got her.
Okay.
God, he's so loud. I'm so sorry.
He is very loud, yes.
But anyway, the running, the little prancing animation is too cute.
Look at it.
It's so cute.
It's going. But yeah, Meowstick looks back at all of you. Looking, in case you guys want to talk about something. And then eventually she actually goes to cleaning something that needs to be cleaned.
Oh shit, like actually clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just be sipping on my apple juice and eating some of my fruit cocktail and probably finishing up writing the notes about our dungeon visit. Though in unknown.
Yep.
Speaking of that, we need to go collect our Pop-Print language book from the Chespins today.
Chespins.
I mean, they're nothing if not resourceful, so...
And yeah, it's just a nice, calm day, you know, eating and, you know, talking and just, you know, enjoying yourselves. Not every day is a hectic nightmare.
Yeah,
Not in this
honestly,
group.
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a good contrast to the Caldera.
Yes.
Yeah, compare this to Chilling Adventure Group.
Where they're always on the move, having to do something. Because the world is falling apart. Oh god! Oh god!
But yeah, eventually you guys are done with your food. What would you like to do?
Well, I would finish writing up that report, and then I'd probably tuck that away in my bag for now until I can catch Lenone. And then I'll pretty much just say, well, I should probably go get our language book from the Chespins. Feel free to do whatever you guys would like to do.
Hey, didn't you forget about something, Guildmaster?
I didn't forget about anything. Not that I
Meowstick
can
is
think.
eyeing you expectantly.
I didn't forget about that. I was just waiting for her to give me a total.
Well, then ask her about it. You are supposed to be the social person here.
Alright. Well, what's the total, Meowstick?
As usual, it's going to be 40.
I'll nod and hand over 40.
You will just take it. Alright, I hope you will come again.
Hey, by the way, so some of our guild members are probably gonna, be stopping by later when I'm not here. Do you think we could set up a special guild tab and I'll stop by every day, but just one meal per guild member, please?
She actually smiles and says, I was wondering when you are gonna ask that.
I'm just gonna nod and say, well, I mean, at some point we were gonna need to get that officialized anyway, so I figure why not now?
Yep. You just see her whip out what appears to be clumsily put together book. And you can actually see that she has tabs on a lot of people in the town.
Perfect.
Yep. And she just makes a new one. And yeah, she just starts writing things down and closes the book, puts it down, and smiles and says, looking forward to more patronage.
I'm just gonna nod and say, the only requirement I would like to set for the guild members' meals is obviously, like I mentioned, just one per day and nothing extravagant. I definitely don't need to be coming back to like several hundred Pokash worth of meals every day.
It's alright. The biggest eater in town is Mareep, and she's usually not around.
Yeah, and she's not part of our guild, so... Well, at least yet, unless she decides she wants to be in the future, but that's besides the point. Anyway, yeah, other than that, we are good. It was nice meeting with you again. I appreciate the information on the gummies.
Well, information is what I have, and information is what I offer.
Well, if we end up needing anything more anytime soon, I will let you know.
She nods and gets back into cleaning what actually needs to be cleaned, like plates and such and bowls.
Perfect. Right. Well, with that, I will actually hop up off my chair and start padding out now.
I follow.
And I...
Zorua follows. Sorry that I'm moving you. Bolt actually is gonna go as well.
I'll slowly finish drinking my apple juice, and I'm just gonna say, have a nice day, Mystic.
Ah, you have a nice day as well.
Yeah, see you around.
Bye bye.
On my way out, I will give Meowstick a wave.
She will wave back. As you guys start leaving through the door, you actually see and hear Stantler look at Meowstick and say, "Nostalgic, isn't it?" And she just nods.
Aha, so we've met another previous... Well, we haven't met, but we have seen another previous guildmate.
Difficult to say. It's not like you have the information.
Also, I'm just gonna say, as an officer of the guild, uncultured swines you are.
How are we uncultured?
Where's the goodbye to our fucking host? Bro?
I did say goodbye. It was in my whole little, like, rambling there at the end. I said, and you have a good one. Which, in American, is a form of goodbye.
Yep.
Bruh. Usually when I hear good one, it's like a response to a joke.
So actually, Thrack, it's you who is the uncultured swine.
What do you mean?
Anyway, so you guys leave, and yeah, you can see that Capim is kind of busy on this day. There's a lot of Pokemon going around. You can see several Pokemon carry in baskets of what appears to be apples.
That makes sense. Especially considering the continent of snow. Probably, like, collecting a lot of these apples and shipping them out there would probably be pretty lucrative.
Yeah.
Considering how often they grow here.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, in the harbor you can actually see that there is a ship.
Oh. Is it a big ship?
It's a pretty big ship, yes.
Oh.
You can see all kinds of Pokemon, just coming in and out, and you can see Chespins being rather busy, moving boxes and all kinds of things, strange jars and all kinds of things, basically.
Well,
Yeah,
it's their business, so I'm not gonna pry too much into what they're doing.
Do those jars have body parts in them?
No, they are literally jars of like pickled goods.
Pickled body parts.
No, like please. By the way, the ship, or the boat, kind of looks like a Finian.
Aw. That's cute.
Yeah. It's Finian, but it's like, for some reason, the sides are actually colored yellow. Must be like a special thing. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well, I am heading towards the Chespins.
Alright.
Specifically to their shop.
What about you too?
Same.
Same, I guess.
Alright. You make your way to Chespins, and yeah, like I said, they're kind of busy. They're doing lots of things.
And they were busy the other day too, so I mean, I would imagine this is probably normal for them, honestly.
Yeah, from at this point, you would probably be able to guess that they are usually pretty busy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, you guys make it to Chespin, and he just looks at you and says, "Ah, hello there, what can I do for you?"
Hey there, just looking to pick up my pre-ordered book.
Ah, yes, where did we have it? Hey, can someone get me number 14? And you can see one of the Chespins, he'll just like appear from the ceiling, and he bungee jumps towards a box on one of the big shelves, and just tosses the box towards Chespin, who then picks it up, opens it, and gives you the book.
Perfect. All right. That's all that I need for now.
I gotta be buying anything, or...
Well, I mean, is there anything that we really need right now is the issue. Because now that we have our bounty, we don't need skateboards. I don't even think they know what those are.
Actually, we totally know what skateboards are.
A skateboard,
you?
I said.
Oh. Sounded like you said skateboard. Do we not have an skateboard amongst us?
I don't think so.
But yes, we are actually selling skateboards. They're actually incredibly common.
Oh yes, I'm aware. I guess if we don't have one on hand right now, it would definitely be a good idea to keep one in case of emergencies. So, I guess yeah, that's a good point. We can buy it in a skateboard since we're here.
Alright, that will be 100 Pokesh.
I will pull out 100 Pokesh.
Yep. He will take the Pokesh and he will give you an skateboard.
One of you is gonna have to hold that because I am full.
I'm also full.
Oh no.
I only have 4, I'll take it.
Alright, perfect.
Then take it. It's over here.
Also, Aris, you just spent entire Moonstruck, like, money.
What?
I've heard
Moonstruck?
I've heard that Moonstruck has a lot of problems with money.
Actually, the exact opposite. In the last Moonstruck session alone, we spent well over, what was it, like 5,000 Pokesh?
Well, that's because you got a big injection of money that was supposed to, like, last you a little bit.
And you spend it in one night.
Well, so I mean, my character still has quite a bit. I still have like close to 1,500 Pokesh. But and I had to lend 2,000 plus 200 to another character. So I mean, in all reality,
I would like to
once I
say the rest of the party, the rest of the team, right, together have about 400 Pokesh.
yes.
So
But
personally
to be fair,
have more...
go ahead.
I personally have more money than most of your Moonstruck party.
Yes. But
It's almost like you have a guild or something.
I know, right? And a guild that doesn't tax you 90%.
No. I mean my money. Like in the money I didn't get from any guild work yet.
Shit. You know
But
what?
anyway.
You know what you should do?
Mm-hmm.
You should sell the Shinx.
No. He is our baby.
Shinxes are kind of rare here.
I believe it, but that's besides the fact that we're not going to sell him.
You know, the Spirits would probably give you a lot of money for him.
Yeah, or
Okay,
for
we-
me.
We are having an issue trying to get a Pokemon back from the pirates, which we're not ready to do yet. We're definitely not going to be giving more Pokemon to them.
I mean, I guess I could try to sell Aris to the Eevee camp.
No.
Oh no.
I'm pretty
I'm not
sure
gonna be
he-
put in another cage, thank you very much. Before you even think about it.
I mean, if you could act as an Eevee, I could sell both of you to Aris's brother.
Yes, I'd
Wow.
rather not be used as breeding stock, thank you. Considering how rare female Eevee are.
No, how rare are they?
I think it's like 12.5% female, 87.5% male.
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
But anyway, so with that, I'll just nod, take the book, and then I would probably just head out and find a nice, like, sunny, shady tree to rest under and just start reading.
All right. So Eevee is going to leave. And
I
as-
have a vested interest in that as well, so I'm definitely going with Eevee.
Alright, so as you guys are leaving, you actually notice that Bolt stays behind.
Well, he's his own Pokemon. He can do as he wishes.
Alright, what about you, Drakloak?
Just to be sure, I'm gonna stay with Bolt.
Alright, that means you will actually see this. So, Bolt actually walks up to Chespin and says, Hi, I would like to buy something. Ah, hello there, so what you buying? So, first things first, do you know what's this? And he pulls out a strange looking stone. No idea. Where did you get it? Oh, I found it in a place where my parents sleep. Well, I actually have no idea what it is, but I would buy it from you for 10,000 Pokesh. Looks very precious. No, I'm not actually selling that one. But do you know anyone who would actually know? Nope, not really. Maybe Espion? Espion knows weird things.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, probably Espeon.
Oh, I guess I will ask Espion. Oh, first I would like to sell these. And Shinx actually pulls out, he actually pulls out 2 berries and just sells them to Chespin for Pokesh. And then, Bolt proceeds to buy an item. And you can see that he buys an orb.
Oh. What kind of orb did he buy?
An escape orb. Alright.
Smart kid. Smart kid.
He's
Alright.
learning quick.
Alright, thank you. And that's completely alright. I hope to see you again. Then Bolt turns around, notices you are still here, and is like, oh, hi there, Drakloak.
Hey there, Shinx.
Are you gonna be buying something?
No, I was just waiting for you.
Oh, you were waiting for me. That's very nice of you. Is there any particular place you wanna go?
Well, it kinda sounds like you gotta go to Espion, so let's go there.
Oh, I'm actually gonna go there on my own eventually. This is not something that needs to go really fast.
I mean, we have a lot of time.
Do we?
I mean, well, at least till the end of today.
Jinx actually thinks for a moment and says, I mean, I guess I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna come with me?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, he just excitedly leaves Chespin's shop.
See ya, Chespin.
Yep, bye-bye. But yeah, outside you guys could see that, again, Chespin's like very busy, just doing work. They, while they are weird and potentially dangerous, they do hard work. They put in the effort.
As long as they don't get a bounty on themselves, they won't have any issue with us
Yep.
for doing something egregious.
But yeah.
I'd like
So-
to stay on their good side.
But yeah. Zorua and Aries.
Yes.
I'm going to put like really good. Oh no, I forgot how many options on this. Zorua is Ember. There we go. So Aries and Ember.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, since I am being accompanied by someone who wants to also read the book, as I'm reading it under the nice shady tree, I'll probably be reading it aloud, so that way Zorua can learn as well.
All right. So I would like both of you to roll me a logic check.
And I will helping hand you, by the way.
One pass.
2 pass.
Alright, so both of you make some progress on the language, but do not learn enough to actually be able to read it properly.
That's all I'm looking for is, slow progress until eventually I can learn it. I didn't expect to learn it in one day.
Yep.
But that's probably what I'd be doing for the next few hours, honestly.
Alright.
Same, because it really bothers my character that I can't read.
Yeah, same.
It has to be a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, especially since we're relying on a child who barely understands it himself.
Yep. Speaking of which... Alright, Thrack.
Yes.
So, you and Bolt basically leave Chespins eventually.
Yes.
And as you guys are outside and you're about to, go for espions, I would like both of you to roll me an alert check.
An alert.
So you mean both of us, because you're rolling for bolts.
Oh yeah. Whatever. Basically, Thrack and Bolt.
Oof. I'm gonna use some oil. Two passes.
Alright. So, both of you probably stop as you hear some kind of song in the distance.
From which side?
From further along the beach.
You know, I'm gonna pick Shinx on top of my head
Ah!
and I'm gonna follow the song.
Alright. So, you make your way to the beach, and you're pretty sure you can actually hear the song, getting closer to you. You keep going, and you keep going, you keep going, and you completely forget that you have been going for quite some time.
Is he an Energizer battery?
What?
Energizer.
Oh, I get it. It's the advertisement.
Yes.
No. Anyway, eventually you find what appears to be a hole in the ground that has water access.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, she just looks down and says, "I think it's coming from there."
You know, Shinx, let's remember this place and come back here once our group is full.
I mean, we could just check it out. You can float.
Yeah, but I don't remember which Pokemon sing like this outside of Jigglypuff, I think.
I mean, we heard Jigglypuff in the place.
And we also
Yeah.
do know that Audino sings too. The healer.
Yeah, but I don't think Aldino would just go into a hole in the ground and fill it with water and then just sit there.
You never know.
Come on, Drakloak, we can totally investigate it. It's gonna be adventure.
Oh.
Says the kid who was recently traumatized.
Yeah. He just hops on your head completely, right? He looks you between your eyes and says, "Come on, we are a team, no? You're supposed to be doing stuff like this." Just
I
like mom,
guess then
just like mom and dad.
Well, I guess then the stone shall wait.
Yep.
So, Finn, what does my inner Pokemon say?
What is your instinct?
3.
The inner Pokemon is at ease.
You know, I should probably be worried even more because of this. So, you wanna go with me?
I mean, I'm the one wanting to go, you're the one wanting to not go. It's just I do not want to go into a hole by myself, not to mention I am not very good at swimming.
Well, you don't need to swim when you can float.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna start levitating into the hole.
So you go into the hole and you can see that there is a tunnel that leads two ways. The music is coming from the tunnel to the left. There is also a tunnel that goes to the right, and you're pretty sure you can see some light coming from there, probably leading outside.
I'm just gonna... Alright, I guess I'm gonna go left. Follow the music.
Yep.
The ocarina.
Oh god, no, it's not ocarina. It literally does sound like someone is singing. Though, it sounds like someone is singing without words.
Alrighty then.
Alright, so you float for, you know, like 5-10 minutes. And then, you float into a place that you recognize.
Oh, the little cave in our guild?
Yeah. You actually made it all the way back to the guild, in a way. And in the middle of the pool, you can actually see a Pokemon.
What Pokemon?
It is a big blue Pokemon.
Please no Kyogre, please.
Ah yes, it is completely Kyogre. I'm throwing Kyogre at you. Yeah.
Kill God now.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can see Lapras being there, currently in the process of cleaning himself while singing to himself.
I'm just gonna look at Shinx.
Shinx doesn't know what to say.
I also don't know what to say.
After
Wait, Laprases are fucking psychic, they can read my thoughts.
Yeah, Ghost.
Oh yeah! But they still can read Shinx's.
Yes. Though apparently this Lapras doesn't know.
Wait,
Also, Psychic is effective against Ghost.
Yeah, but in Mystery Dungeon, psychics are canonically not very effective at dealing with ghosts.
Oh, alright. Alright, I guess then I'll just say hello there.
So are you saying this from like across the, cave, or are you like floating over?
I guess I'm just having my head out of the water so Shinx is not in the water.
So, Lapras stops. And very slowly turns towards you.
Hey.
Well, I guess this place is not as abandoned and safe as I expected.
Abandoned? No. Safe? It should still be.
Oh?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this is like part of our guild building. Still.
Yes, this used to be a guild.
Well, it is again.
Oh, is Primarina in control again?
No, there's a new guild.
Oh, what an interesting occasion. Well, I will pack up and leave as soon as I can.
I mean, you don't need to leave if you don't want to.
Really? I wouldn't want to intrude on your guild's territory.
Nah, it's alright. Like, I'm no guild master, but I am the officer, kind of, so... Yeah.
Well then. Well, hello there, I am Lapras. Who are you?
I'm Drakloak, but most friends call me Thrack.
Jinx waves and says, I'm bald. Adorable. You even do the names.
Yeah, we've heard it's a tradition.
Yes, it is a long tradition. Anyway. Gosh, I've not spoken to another Pokemon in a very long time.
Ah, quite a loner, are you?
You could say that. Anyway, first I would like to thank you for letting me stay here. I'm actually rather fond of this area. It is very far away from Pokemon while also being very close to Pokemon.
Yep.
How did you find me?
We've heard your singing from the town and we followed it to a hole on a beach. And then we just kind of floated through the tunnels.
Maybe I do need to be more careful.
Maybe.
Anyway, is there anything I can do for you?
I mean, if you wouldn't mind, would you tell me something more about you?
Well, I mean, what is there to say? I'm Lapras. I am fairly ancient, as Laproses usually go. I've traveled a lot. I know many things. I have many stories. But that's really all about what I have, or what I know. I do not own many things.
I mean, same here. We kinda started from a clean state.
Well, you own a guild.
We still have to pay the mortgage.
Ah,
Well, not mortgage, rent.
The problems of material things.
Yep.
I sadly cannot exactly help you with that.
I mean, that's alright. I'm not asking you for any money or anything.
Well, even if you were, I have none to give.
Come again, Pimp. It was kind of roboting for me.
Lapra said that, you know, like, even if you wanted money, he would have nothing, none to give.
Give me a moment, I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Oh no. Is
I
that
am,
it?
I am ordering a pizza.
Ooh, what pizza?
It's a meatza.
A pizza?
Yes, it has lots of meat on it.
Whoa. Flesh.
Alas,
You know, usually we just call those meat lovers pizzas.
That's like a... Yeah, I know, but that's what Domino's calls it.
I mean, is it meat lovers like with barbecue so specifically?
No,
It is over
it's
here.
just they add every type of meat.
Yeah,
At least in the US.
Yeah, over here, if you order like a meat lovers, it's gonna have barbecue sauce on it specifically. It's like a very specific type of pizza.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like there's this pizza that my sister orders a lot. It's her favorite pizza, which is called Viking. And I don't remember exactly what toppings on it, except I know that it has lots of egg on it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like it has like chili, it has egg, and I believe it has like some fish stuff on it. It's basically a cornerstone explosion,
Nice.
and obviously it has like cheese. I'm pretty sure.
Cheese.
Yeah, I mean,
Cheese.
what is pizza without cheese?
Right. But yeah. So, Lapras, did you know a lot of people from the previous guild here?
Ah, you could say that I knew vast majority of them. I even knew the guild. I even knew the guild before. I even knew the Pokemon who set up this town.
Huh. Because, you see, well, I kind of lost my memory some time ago, but I've noticed I've had Garment from this guild.
Yes. Before you ask, no, I do not know you.
Well, heck.
When I say people, I usually know the guild masters and maybe officers.
Ah. Well, then, pleasure to meet you.
The-
I'm the local officer, as I said.
The pleasure is on my side. Your species is very rare to see in these parts.
Yeah.
So is the Shinx over there. But then again, I guess so am I.
A lot of rare Pokemon around here.
Indeed. When this many rare Pokemon are in one place, it almost makes the rarity look less rare. But yes. If you would allow me, I would stay here for a little bit, though I do travel a lot, seeking something that I do not even know what I'm seeking. Though I do return here eventually.
Alright then.
If you ever wish to sit down and listen to an old Pokemon tell stories, I do have many stories to share. Stories of great battles. Stories of, well, very good friendships. Even stories of love, if you are into that.
I'm gonna assume quite a lot of those stories are from the Time Gear time.
Lapras is actually taken back a little bit, but then looks at you and says, yes, a good amount. Many stories to tell about such an important event in history.
I still cannot get used to Treasure Town being a treasure city.
Yes, though I do remember when it was but a little hamlet.
Oh, speaking of which, Shinx, would you like to maybe ask Lapras about your thing?
Oh, yeah, here. Shinx just pulls out the stone and presents it to Lapras, who looks at the stone and then, with a smile, says, well, that is definitely a very valuable stone. So, what is it? Ah, well, it is sadly not any kind of item of legend. It is actually a single stone of a statue. A statue? Yes, a statue from, well, a hole. An actual statue. You can find this way north on the continent of Air. Shinx is just tilting his head further. It's a different landmass, far to the north from here. I see. Indeed. Anyway, you don't have to worry about it too much. It doesn't have any magical power or anything like that. You can actually see that Shinx's ears are going to like droop down a little bit.
Part of what kind of statue is it anyway?
Oh, there was a statue to a very, very legendary Pokemon. But it got destroyed during one of the many calamities that happened to that area many decades ago.
I mean, there's quite a lot of very legendary Pokemon.
Well, this one was very specific to that area.
Hmm. Is Shinx holding the stone out still?
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a look at it.
it looks like a tail.
What kind of tail?
A tail.
Like a fluffy tail or a scaly tail?
Well, I mean, it is a stone, but it does look like a tail that would be kind of fluffy.
Does my inner me feel anything about this particular stone?
No, not really. Again, there was no magic coming out of it.
Well, Shinx, no matter magical or not, if you got it from your parents, it must have been important to them.
I mean, they kind of just had it on a shelf and I took it.
I mean, hey, you don't usually put just about anything that goes by on a shelf.
Yes, it is rather ancient and very, very rare. But of very little value, especially without the other pieces, which might just be lost to memory at this point.
You know how time is these days.
Yes, the time is very strange.
Yeah, who knows? We might just find the other pieces.
Well, in case you do, it would definitely be nice to see the statue again. Lapras is just looking at you with a smile. The very like old smile, you know, something a grandpa or grandma would give you.
Then I don't even know how old I am. Body-wise, at least.
I mean, you're a ghost, so
Yeah, so the body, it doesn't matter.
yeah. You could be a year old, or 100-year-old, and it would be almost no difference. Now you know that Shinx is very young.
Yep.
He's extremely soft to the touch, by the way.
Good.
He's like a little balloon. He's like a pillow. You could probably use him as a pillow, really. Just lay. Oh god, I know how you guys are gonna make money. You're going to rent Shinx as a pillow.
No.
Using cats as a pillow is a bad idea.
I mean, yes, because they tend to like jump out and just like cut you. At least my cat used to do that. But boy, she really enjoyed using me as a pillow. And a bed.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
And if I woke up before her, she would get spooked and cut me.
Fucking cats. Amazing beings.
I know, right? But yeah, so is there anything else you would like to talk to Lapras about?
So, Lapras, when did exactly that whole thing with the pirates start here?
Oh, that happened around the time when the guild was about to disband.
Ah. Oh, that's quite a shame.
Indeed. I do sometimes see the ships, but they do not attack me.
Yeah, honestly, to attack Lapras, you would need to be quite a fool.
Indeed. I wouldn't want to scare you, but I am actually somewhat powerful. That song that you heard is not just a song that can bring happiness, it is also a song that can bring death.
Well, I wouldn't expect Lapras to be a weak one.
Lapras smiles and says, I mean, I'm not exactly strong either. By the way, that was a reference to a move called Perish song.
The bane of anyone playing Mystery Dungeon.
The Bane of Nuzlocke.
Alright, you had fun enough, now perish.
Quite literally, actually. It's like
Change the world.
It's like
Final
it's like in Johto when you do a Nuzlocke and you find World Buffett and you know that at least one of your people is dead.
The amount of fucking HP on that thing.
Well, it's mostly Destiny Bond, that's the problem. But yes, is there anything else you would like to talk about, or shall I return to my cleaning?
Yeah, you return to that. We are probably gonna come to you some other time.
Alright, like I said, I will be here for a little bit, and then I move on, but I will return eventually. Like I said, I do enjoy this place. It is much less busy than Treasure City.
Yeah, it must be Yeah, I don't even want to imagine how many Pokemon have to be there.
Hundreds.
Ugh. Yeah, that's too much for me.
By the way, from around the corner, you can actually see a lantern just chilling on one of the rocks.
I'm gonna wave at him.
He'll wave back at you.
Well then. So, Bolt, still wanna go to Espion?
I mean, yeah, probably. This was very exciting, though. I met Lapras. No one in the village would believe me. My parents would not believe me.
Well, but you did. So yeah.
Actually, we should probably go find. We should probably go find Aries and Ember.
I mean, yeah, it would probably be a good idea for them to know. But yeah, for now, Lapras, have a nice day.
Goodbye. And yep, you just see Lapras just return to cleaning. You're pretty sure that for Lapras, it's actually very difficult to clean themselves.
Well, okay.
You should just go to the hot springs.
Yes, Lapras is just going to, like, get up and just walk to those hot springs. You know, on his feet. Because, you know, if Diglett has feet, then Lapras can have feet too. Okay,
Maybe Gastrodon makes house calls.
Now that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like Uber Eats, but Gastrodome and cleaning. Also, I'm now hoping that someone is ever gonna draw, like, a Lapras with legs.
Lapras with 4 feet.
Yeah, with 4 feet.
No. No. Alright, ignoring that part, I'm just gonna start floating towards the exit to the guild. I guess. And then outside from the guild to
So-
Espion.
When you make it to the guild, you actually hear the sounds of battle.
It must be Puccina and Ball. Shocker.
So you go through, you basically float through the staircase, and yeah, you can see Lupus in the process of beating the living shit out of Blitzel.
You mean Shocker?
Whatever.
Uh,
Like, this doesn't even look like a fight. This looks like someone beating the living bejesus out of another person.
Having fun there, Lupus.
Lupus looks at you and says, "Training."
Well, it doesn't seem like training's giving much to Shocker here.
It is alright. He needs to prepare. He's part of pack now. Will completely train his vitality and endurance.
Alright. Just, don't kill him by accident, please.
She shakes her head and says Lupus doesn't kill members of pack.
Good.
Then she thinks for a moment and says, at least not without accident.
Well, then be extra careful not to cause an accident.
Lupus will do her best not to do accident.
Aye. Well
But-
then.
By the way, you see Blitzel just like slowly start like creeping his way out. Just, oh no, oh no, oh no. And you just see Lupus just like, no. And she just goes in again.
Have fun, guys. And I'm gonna leave.
Help!
Alright, so you leave the guild.
Yes.
Wow, nothing weird is happening.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So, what would you like to do?
To Espion.
You're gonna be going to Espion, not to Eevee and Zorua?
I don't remember where they went.
You saw them go to a nearby tree in a nice shadowy spot.
Hey, Bolt. Do you want to go to Espion first, or first for Aris and Zora?
I mean, we should probably go and, like, tell them about Lapras. Also, we kinda don't need to go to Espion anymore.
I mean, hey, Espion might still have something interesting to say about it.
Bod is going to shrug and say, there's no way in Espion knows something that Lapras doesn't know.
I mean, hey. I don't know if you know, but Espions are also incredibly smart and wise.
Are they?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go to Ares and Ember.
Aye. Then I shall go to the shadowy tree.
Alright. So, Ares and Ember.
Yes.
So, you guys are having fun with the book. And suddenly, you feel a presence behind you.
I'm just gonna
Nashinderu.
I'm just gonna wave a paw without even taking my eyes off the book. Still reading aloud.
Yo, guys.
Yo.
We've got a Lapras in our basement.
Yeah, the lantern did mention that they'd be stopping by eventually.
Very nice. Also, do you guys want to
Pizza's
come
here.
with us?
Pizza!
Pizza!
We pizza.
Mitsa. Mitska.
Actually,
Pizza.
actually, guys, could you roleplay for a little bit? I'm gonna go make myself some coffee.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just need some energy injected into my brain.
I feel that.
Be right back. Just roleplay.
Okay. Well, what's up?
No, what's up? What's up?
I don't know. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What do you mean by what's up?
I don't know. What's up?
The sky. Or the
No,
tree.
I mean, more immediately, it's actually tree leaves.
Yeah.
Did you guys come to study with us, or?
I mean, we were wondering if you would like to come with us to Espion.
Is there a reason we need to go to Espion's?
Well, you see, Bold has got a stone. And he wants to ask Espion about it.
Not sure how I could be of help there.
I mean, just wondering if you would like to come by.
Back.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Honestly, why not? I feel like I've kind of learned all that I can learn today. My brain is not braining.
Now that's my life story. So, read anything useful? Or fun?
Yeah, I did pick up a few things here and there. Just, it's definitely going to be a process trying to get it all figured out. It's very, very different from English for obvious reasons.
I mean, outside of the alphabet being made by food fetishes.
Exactly.
Like, come on. I understand the unknown language, but feet.
Yeah, I never really didn't really understand why they went for foot language as well, but you never know. I mean, it's a completely different world, so what might be logical to us might be completely illogical to them.
And then it turns out that it was actually made by food fetishes.
Oh god. A human from the human world with the foot fetish comes over and decides, you know what, I'm going to start a new language with feet.
Absolutely disgusting, but probably correct.
I would not doubt it, honestly. Humans are very odd.
Like, why feet?
Because humans are weird.
Yeah, honestly, let's stop at that on that note.
Yeah, best not to discuss humans and our special quirks around a child.
Don't worry, that child is made out of paper for now.
True.
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he would be probably more confused about what is a fetish.
That is also fair.
So young and pure-minded.
And yet he's already seen murder.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry, why did I hear the word murder?
Don't worry about
Are you guys going to kill someone?
it.
No.
Don't worry about it. Be happy you didn't hear the rest of the conversation.
Okay, seriously, what happened? I'm actually, like, very scared now.
We were discussing like how we thought the origins of the foot fetish language came along.
Oh,
Paw print. It's a foot fetish language.
I guess, yeah.
So we were like, probably honestly came from a human who came into this world and had a foot fetish. They decided, you know what, I'm gonna invent my own language and make it with one of my favorite things, feet.
No.
I mean, you know it to be true.
Humans are weird enough to do that, honestly.
No.
Search your feelings, Finn. You know it to be true.
Well, do you wanna know my theory on it?
Yeah, no.
Come on.
It became similar to hieroglyphics. It was basically just a language that became a thing because of people visualizing something with something.
And you decide to visualize something with feet.
I mean, they are Pokemon, you know, the paws and such are very important to them. When you go to Pokedexes, they always show you the paw.
Yeah, but I think
Eevees probably have some of the most stock standard pop prints of them all.
Yeah?
Also, I'm pretty sure in Pokédex they show you that, so kinda lore-wise, you can just look at the tracks and be like, oh boy, I know what Pokemon this is.
But they also do it because of that horrible minigame in Explorers of Sky.
Well, that's Explorers of Sky, not just the normal Pokemon.
But yes, what do?
Well, I have, since I've pretty much learned all that I can learn right now anyway, I've decided to go with Thrack and Bolt to Espeons.
Same.
Alright, you guys are gonna be going to Espions.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys make your way to Espions. You can see that the light inside is already lit.
Oh,
Even
wow.
though it is still just afternoon.
Well,
It might be quite dark in the inside.
Would you like to enter?
yeah. It's a shop, so we'll just step inside.
Right, you hear a little bell, and you know, you enter. You can see Espion actually not at a counter, but actually at a table next to the counter, currently in the process of working on something.
Oh,
Oh. Is she working on our guild garments?
No, actually.
Oh.
I mean, you already have those.
yeah.
Well, I just wasn't sure if she was in the process of making more.
No, Espion is actually working on what appears to be a dress.
Oh.
Yeah, an
Does
Asian style dress.
Which Asians?
That's oddly specific.
I mean, oddly specific would be like Chinese style.
Well, it's also oddly specific to say Asian because the human world.
Well, to be honest, the Asian style dresses are kinda more obvious ones because it's basically just cloth over an entire body.
I mean, you just described clothes.
No. Like, what I mean is like, okay, so look at the t-shirt, right? If you look at a t-shirt, you know, it is made out of many tiles, you know, many like different pieces put together, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, usually 3 pieces.
Yeah. And the Asian style dresses are usually just basically a massive piece of cloth that has some kind of wrapping to hold it together.
Hmm.
Gosh. Obviously, no one here likes rarity as much as me. I can have a discussion about how to make clothes with every single one of you for hours over here.
Yeah, Finn, we talked about this numerous times. I didn't enjoy Rarity. She was making my brain hurt with her voice.
Oh, she was making your head hurt with her voice, darling.
I think I just got brain damage.
But yeah, you see Espen working on a dress. The dress looks really big, by the way, like much bigger than for, like, let's say Espen or something.
Hmm.
Espen is also apparently not noticed you guys have entered.
I'm just gonna loudly say knock knock.
One of her ears moves, she stops, and she turns towards you and just says, "Ah, hello there, customers."
I'm
Hi,
gonna
hi.
roll her.
Hello there. What can I do for you? I'm very sorry.
Our friend Bolt here has something he would like to show you.
Oh, I have this stone. We've already spoken to Lapras about it. Her ears move again, and she just says, accidentally through in your mind, says Lapras? Yeah? Lapras? Oh. Oh, I'm really sorry. Now through her mouth, she just says, Lapras, you say? Yeah.
Perhaps.
Anyway, could I see the stone? Yeah, she just makes her way over. Bolt just presents it. And she looks at it and says, I mean, it doesn't really have any magical power. Looks like a small piece of a bigger hole. But that's about all I can say.
Yeah, from what Lapras said, it's part of a really old statue on the continent of Air.
That's oddly specific.
And apparently that statue got destroyed a long time ago.
During one of the calamities.
Yeah.
Well, then I wouldn't really know. I'm sorry that I cannot help much more.
It's alright.
Bo just puts the stone back in his bag.
If you were to price an artifact like that, what would you say?
Well, considering its historical relevance now, I would say it would be probably about 10,000 Pokesh.
So
Ten.
about how much Chespins wanted to buy that for?
Honestly,
I wonder if they were aware of what it actually was without telling anything.
Well, it's Chespin. Though if they offer 10,000, it might as well be worth 100,000.
Yeah, and honestly though, between you and me, if it were me, I'd personally want it in the paws of someone I know would try to put it back to its original shape. Someone with artistic flair, looking at Espeon, rather than the Chespins.
I mean, I will take that as a compliment first. And second, I am not much of a sculptor.
No. But you're someone who could appreciate it more than a Chespin, is what I'm getting at.
So now you are generalizing by Pokemon species.
I never said anything about a species.
I mean,
I'm
just kinda
specifically
something like
talking
that.
about her. She's very artistic and very good at what she does, is what I'm getting at.
Well then, like I said, I would be willing to buy it, though I don't have that kind of money on Paul right now.
I mean, it is well bold, so if you would want to buy that, you would need to speak with him.
Bod is actually going to shake his head and says, I am not entirely interested in selling it though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, that is a pity, but I guess that's how it's gonna go. Is there anything else you would like to buy?
Well, I'm not too sure if we actually can afford anything at the moment.
I mean, that depends on how expensive things are.
Oh, actually, Zorua, could I have your moment for a moment?
Sure.
You see, I am, as your friends have already stated, I am an artistic Pokemon. And sometimes I get these moments when I wake up in the morning and then I have this horrible feeling of having to create. And, well,
Maker.
I had one of those horrible moments.
Horrible? Really?
Yes, it is horrible because I usually don't eat or drink or even sleep until I'm done. Or never done, more like satisfied, I guess. Actually, I'm almost never satisfied either. Oh, wow, this actually got extremely dark. Anyway, I have actually something for you, Zorua, if you would be willing to buy it.
No, what is it?
She levitates over what appears to be... Alright, so what she levitated over is an outfit.
I want to look it over.
So, the outfit actually is weirdly blue. It is blue in the color of your eyes. It fits your body, and it even comes with boots.
Question, Finn, does it have Eiffel 65 written on it?
No. It is completely alright if you do not want it. I will just put it in the storage with most of the other things that I've made that I will never part with.
How much would it be?
Now, since you never ordered it, I would say only 100 Pokesh.
I don't have anything on me right now, but once I get some money, I'll...
I'm gonna just give Espion 100
Oh, alright.
from my own pocket.
She will take the Pokesh and then with a smile she says, I hope you will enjoy it. It does have a little special thing. While I was making it, I was thinking about it being, you know, something for a Pokemon who is, well, a traveler. It should allow you to swim much better.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
She just smiles and nods. Today has been a very busy day. First in the morning I had to do this, and then now I'm making a commission for Snorlax.
Oh, so that's for
That
Snarl.
must require a lot of fabric.
Yes, but he pays handsomely.
Well, that's good, right?
Indeed. It is a lot of work though, as you can imagine.
Yes, I can. Also, that stuff you said about never being satisfied with your work, that kind of... that hit me in the feelings.
Oh, are you artistic as well?
I mean... I was before, I guess, you could say. I was mostly drawing.
Oh, that's wonderful. I do usually have to draw before I start working on any of my dresses or any outfits.
Well, heck.
Why, I actually have another commission that I'm probably tomorrow gonna have to start working on. Yes, Glammeow has destroyed her suit, so I have to make a new one.
I hope she didn't get into that a lot of fight.
No, So I'm not sure if I should be talking about this, but let's just say that she, got some liquids on it.
I'm just gonna quickly look at Bolt and then at Espion and say, yeah, I think that's enough.
Yes, stains like that, they never go away of a high quality suit like that. But seriously, if you ever talk to her, could you try to talk her out of her drinking problem?
I mean, how long has she been drinking?
For as long as I know her.
Then for how long do you know her?
She actually thinks and says, quite long.
Then that's gonna be a complicated thing.
I'm just asking, but because as a good friend of her, I cannot exactly ask her. It's complicated, you see.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna mention that to her.
Alright. Is there anything else any of you would like?
Yeah, I would like one question.
Go on.
When was the last time you ate anything?
She thinks for a moment and says, about 2 hours ago?
Alright. Because when you were saying that when you work, you usually don't.
Oh,
eat.
that only happens when I'm truly inspired.
Ah. Alright. I mean, we could buy ourselves some garments, guys. At least if we have enough for. Wait a moment, am I the only one without a garment?
I don't know.
Shit, I am the only one without a garment.
Yeah, I have a scarf.
I mean, you do have your guild shirt on.
Well, yeah, but that's technically not a garment. At least for the bonuses, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to look at what garments she has.
So she has a wide selection of garments, among which many different magical ribbons. She has, mouthpieces. She has all kinds of things. She has belts, she has necklaces, scarves, more ribbons. Gosh.
Anything helping with evasion, Finn?
I mean, yeah, she does have items that would help with evasion.
That would be the mouthpiece of good fortune gives you either +1 to dodge, which is evasion, or accuracy.
Alright, and how much would that one be?
Oh, let me check what the price is for it.
So let me guess, too much for our budget.
It costs, it costs 500.
Aris, could I borrow 9 cash from you?
Yeah.
Alright. I am officially.
How
I'm
about
offici-
this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 109, so that way you can have a little bit of spending money still, and you can just pay back the 109 later.
All right.
Because it's not a good idea for any of us to be completely broke in case we get separated and one of us needs food or something.
I mean, I'd probably just work for Meowstick or something, washing tables or something.
I mean, I know that Meowstick is always looking for part-timers.
So guys, now I have 7 die for evasion.
Nice. You don't want to know how many my Garchomp or Gibble or Gabite. That's the word. You don't want to know
Oh.
how many my Gabite has.
I mean, I do know that you guys were farming XP like crazy.
yes. Not even intentionally. Like we weren't supposed to be able to kill half the Pokemon in that training dojo that we did. It was just because of the new system, you know, being able to have an egg move that was actually kind of broken that we even killed him in the first place.
Man.
But yeah, what would you guys like to do now?
Also, natural is powerful. But anyway, other than that, I don't particularly need anything.
Remember, you can always return back to the guild and just skip a day for, you know, another day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it probably is starting to finally hit the evening hours, right?
Well, it's late afternoon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure Espion here is going to be working on that dress for Snorlax for probably the entire night.
That's fair.
Not because it's difficult, but because it's really big.
And I guess tomorrow, now, instead of just doing like the smaller quest, we could probably take care of the in 2 birds with 1 stone, because now that we've taken care of the investigate the statue mission, that one's done, and then we can take care of the gather the 10 shiny stones in the starry dungeon later, because now we have a more important mission, the bounty.
Yep.
And not to mention, on the way to the bounty, since we know that that fake survey team spent time around the Eevees, we could start our investigation there. And that will hit 2 birds with 1 stone, because I do need to talk to my family anyway.
Alright. So, are you guys just gonna be going back to the guild?
Well,
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
I would be stopping at the bar just long enough to give the mission papers to Lenone once he's there, and then that's
Oh,
it.
funnily enough, he's actually there.
Perfect. Then pretty much all I'd be doing is just going in, giving it to him, saying thank you, and then probably just heading right back out.
I might actually be late. I'm going to see if I can gather some information discreetly. Maybe like down at the docks or something.
What are you looking
Okay.
for?
I don't know. I want to hear information about the pirates in like the southern island where we pretty much started. To see if there's any information.
Alright.
General information gathering.
So,
okay.
information gathering is Insight, Survivor, and Alert.
And I will be doing it as chessspin. One pass.
Alright.
Actually, let me re-roll one with my will.
I mean, you're gonna be resting very soon anyway, so you might as well burn your will.
3 passes.
There we go. Joe, Zorua. You actually managed to gather quite a lot of information. So, figuring out information about the island. So, you know that it is called the Mantike Island. And you would also know that the pirates have not occupied it or anything. Yeah, they basically pretty quickly left, and no one has heard of them ever since.
Any information about the village?
Nothing really, except for the fact that apparently it's safe.
I have
Yeah.
to tell everyone else that.
Yeah. It seems like you guys leaving has actually solved the problem. Anything else?
With that information, I will head back to the guild.
Alright. You would know that this was mostly rumors from chespins, who get their information from sailors.
Well, chespins are pretty reliable for information, at least, so...
Yeah, and they do like to talk a lot. Alright, so chespin. Oh, I should say Zorua.
Mhm.
You enter the guild.
Chespura.
And at the guild, you will see that Lupus is currently in the lobby and is patching up a very horribly wounded Shocker.
Hmm.
Lupus looks at you, growls a little bit and says, Chespin, what do you do here?
I then transform back into Zora.
Zora, huh? I didn't know Zora were in this campaign.
Zorua, right here?
I was making a joke because he didn't emphasize on the Arua. He just said Zora.
I heard it.
Well, then it's just my headphones then.
But yeah, once you turn back into Zorua, Lupus just tilts her head and says, strange.
But useful, I got some information.
Still tilting her head, she just says, Zorua found information?
Yeah, about the island that we all came from.
Ah, Pack told Lupus about the island.
Apparently the pirates are gone, and apparently the village is safe.
She nods to herself and says, pirates scared of Pack.
The Blitzle's name was Shocker, right?
Yep, you can actually mouse over the model and I actually named it.
I look at Shocker and I'm saying, are you right?
He looks at you and says, if I say no, I will get beaten up again. So yes, I'm alright.
Okay then.
Lupus just looks at you and says, Shocker needs to get stronger. He's a member of Pack now.
Yeah, I can understand that sentiment. We do need some training.
She just nods and says, yes. Pack needs to get stronger. Pack only as strong as the weakest member.
I'm just gonna nod and say, yes.
Wait,
I
you're
agree.
not there.
But I did go back to the guild, so wouldn't I be in there?
You're gonna be talking to Linon, no?
Oh, I wouldn't have spent very much time there at all. It was pretty much, hi, here's the mission reward papers, and if you want to bring these to the dungeon...
He is actually gonna have something for you.
Oh, okay, then I guess no, I'm not there.
I guess I'll be waiting for you two then.
Yep. Lupus is gonna be waiting as well, and eventually Shocker is just gonna go back to his room.
He deserves his sleep.
Yes.
He definitely earned it.
Oh, cat in my lap.
Pet the kitty. So, while waiting for the other members of the group, Lupus is gonna make her way very close to you, Zorua.
Yes.
Lupus wants to try which one of us is stronger.
No,
It's
no.
without a doubt you're stronger than me.
Lupus nods to herself and says, yes, Lupus knows Lupus is stronger, but Lupus needs to prove it.
Oh boy.
I really don't. I mean, I really don't think.
She's still looking at you. Straight in your eyes. Like a lion looks at prey. It's like that scene from Madagascar 1.
Fight, 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 fight.
What's a little sparring amongst friends?
Fine.
She actually mews happily. But then she goes into a defensive stance and just says, let's do this. Alright.
Sure.
Combat.
Oh boy.
Alright, roll me initiative.
That's alert.
Initiative is... actually, it should be on your character sheet, but yes, it is... is it dexterity plus... No. What is it again?
I thought it was, Actually, you're right. What was it?
Yeah, it's dexterity plus alert, right?
Let's see. That's evasion. That would, yeah, dexterity plus survival and alert would make the most sense.
Well, not survival. I believe it is literally just dexterity plus alert.
Yeah.
Okay.
My initiative has went up then to 3 because I have a point in alert now.
Yep, so yeah. Roll your initiative against Puchiena.
652.
Alright, you go first.
Sorry, I'm looking at my movesets.
It is okay, take your time.
I'm going to leer.
Oh, you're going to leer. Okay, roll for accuracy.
1 pass.
She dodges. Right. She is going to... she's going to use Sand Attack against you. Roll me for evasion.
3 passes.
You dodge. Right. On her turn, she is going to tackle. Okay. What's the evasion?
3 passes.
You dodge.
And I'm going to go with a scratch.
Oh yeah, let's scratch. Let's get serious.
One pass.
Wow, this is a very interesting fight as everyone is just dodging.
It's just
This is-
Morrowind.
Yeah, it's just Morrowind.
Yes.
I guess she is going to go for the tackle again. Wow.
2 passes on evasion.
You dodge. Alright, your turn.
Another scratch.
At this point, the first one to hit wins.
1 pass.
Roll evasion. She dodges. Oh! What is this fight? What is this fight? It's just 2 people.
I'm very
Dodging.
quick.
She's also pretty quick.
I'm very quick, but I'm kind of ineffectual.
She's going to go for the tackle again. Oh wait, it's your turn, right?
Right.
Yes.
Sorry.
Gonna scratch.
Alright, scratch her.
No passes.
She dodged. She's going to go for tackle.
2 passes.
You dodge.
This is.
She's going to growl and say, "Just stop dodging."
Nope.
I would have said you first.
Scratch time. 3 passes.
Okay, rolling for evasion. You hit.
Strength +2. One pass +2.
Alright. You got a hit on her. The combat ends. So, seeing as you hit her, she actually touches where you hit her. Then she looks at you and says, "Lupus will train. Lupus will beat you."
I expect you to. Everyone should be training.
Lupus nods to herself and says, Lupus respects you now.
And I respect you too.
But yeah, still touching the area where you scratched, she's just gonna go to her room.
And I'm gonna wait for my friends.
And I'm not surprised she didn't want a 1v1 me.
I'd like
Give it
to
time.
my head, thank you very much.
She's probably gonna try to 1v1 us all at some point.
But yeah. Now, on the other side of the town, you guys are meeting with Linon. Linon looks at you and says, "Ah, hey there.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Actually, oh,
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was just coming to turn in a mission paper. We finished the investigation on that stone statue in the in my notes because I always forget the names. In the Oblivion Forest. I put them all in notes and just need this delivered to the Guild Association. I will hand over the mission papers.
Yep, he will take the papers and say, "Alright, I will have it there by no time."
Perfect. And now you go.
Oh, I have this for you. And he offers you a letter.
I will take the letter.
Yep. The letter has a guild association seal on it.
I'll go ahead and open it up.
Yep. You open it up, and it is information for you as a guild master that apparently they know that you've gained members.
Alright.
Huh.
Yeah.
I was actually going to inform them in the first place, so I guess, I mean, if they have some sort of way of knowing without me telling them,
they
that's
are
all the
not-
better.
They have not mentioned Blitzel.
Oh, okay. So they're specifically mentioning, like, Lupus.
Yeah, and you are being informed that eventually you will have so many members that you will have to set up other teams, and it is your duty to split members into teams and have some kind of logic between them.
Yeah, that was actually, I already had planned on doing that at some point once we had enough members.
You also have a hint that you should probably set up some kind of taxation.
Yep, that's another one of those things I planned to set up at some point once we actually got more up and running. Because as of right now, with the one team, there's no point in taxing our own team. Because the money's going to go straight to the guild anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are not paying Shocker or Lupus at all?
Well, and as of right now, it's, group funds, so the funds are going towards everything that we need and the guild. So that's why I've been just trying to pay for foods and all that.
But yeah, you're also being informed that one of the big parts of being a guild master is the fact that you need to seek out new members. And the easiest way to do so is to make friendships.
Oh yeah, that was the plan.
Oh, and you're also being informed that there will be a delegation from Treasure City coming to the town in about a week.
Is there a particular day, or is it just exactly 1 week?
It says about a week.
So we're gonna have to probably forego any missions around that time until they arrive. Otherwise, we might not be there when they arrive. All right. Well, I will note that down. And also, I'm gonna have to keep more close track of the days that pass now.
Yep. Well, after you read it, Linom just nods and says, "Right, I'm gonna deliver your message."
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, you know how it goes. No the rain, not snow, blah blah blah.
I'm just gonna smile, nod, and I'm gonna tip him 5 Pokash.
Oh my gosh, you're the first Pokemon to tip me in like 2 years.
I'm just gonna say, hey, you do good work, and I appreciate that.
Gosh, thank you.
You're welcome.
He actually gives you a hug.
I'm gonna hug him back.
It's a very fluffy hug. Soft and fluffy.
Yes. We're both a very soft and fluffy Pokemon, so it's just double the fluff.
But yeah, eventually he just gives you a salute and leaves.
All right. I guess now we get back, get some rest, and be ready for our next mission tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, and I pad right back out of the pub.
Alright, you leave the pub.
And I head back towards the guild.
Alright. You make your way to the guild, and the only Pokemon you see here is Zorua.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
I then tell them about what I learned about the island and the village.
Oh, well, that's good. I guess that gives us a excuse to go over there then. Hopefully they're actually correct and there's no danger over there, because it'd be nice to get my things. But that's probably going to have to at least wait until we finish this investigation into that ex-survey team, because If we've been hearing about that before we actually got a mission, it's probably something that's pretty pressing around here, so we should probably take care of that sooner rather than later.
Yeah,
But afterwards, we can make our own personal mission to head back to that town, see what's become of it,
and get your stuff.
and get my stuff, yes. Anyway, yeah. I guess with that, I'm gonna, first things first, I'm gonna like use some of the blank papers nearby and pretty much like make a little makeshift delivery area, so if Lino ever needs to deliver some like mail or packages or anything while we're away, he'll have a designated spot for that, so I'm probably gonna put that in like a corner somewhere.
Okay.
And then probably just start heading towards my room saying,
Also,
alright,
Lupus challenged me to a fight, and I won. So,
oh,
yeah, she's doing that.
I'm gonna nod and say, that sounds fun. Okay, yeah, I mean, we all do need to get stronger, so a little sparring never hurt anyone. Except for maybe
agree.
Blitzel.
You swear
But,
you swear you hear him sneeze as you mention him.
But yeah, I think it's all time we got ourselves some well-earned rest after our first mission. So I'm gonna head off to my room. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And I will pad off towards the Guildmaster's office.
Thrack? Oh no, Thrack's internet.
Oh god.
Holy.
Oh no.
Oh, it went back down.
Thrack? SL Lomos?
Hey,
That's
Drakloak. Oh. Hello.
Dracky
Of course
Cloak?
that got your attention.
I don't even know what Finn said. I just heard SL almost.
That's what I said.
Were you summoning the demonic visage of Elmo?
What?
SL almost?
He literally just said the demonic visage of Elmo.
Yeah.
What the fuck is demonic about Elmo? Elmo is my fucking childhood.
Remember Teletubbies?
No, actually that was after my time.
Yeah, I forgot you're a boomer.
You see, we had the you know, stuff like Elmo and, you know, all of the other things like that.
Yes, Captain Planet who was being defeated by microplastics.
Actually, I wasn't really watching Captain Planet. What I was watching was like, actually, let's not even get into this.
Yeah. It's Pokemon time.
Yeah, I only have like 30 more minutes in me before I need to get rest because I didn't actually get really a nap before this session because of pain.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I would like to like at least get us to the next day.
Yeah. Man, I kinda hoped we would get XP before going on to next mission.
But yeah, Drakloak?
Yes.
Shinx, you know, as everyone is going to bed, Shinx just looks at you and says, I'm going to jump off now, okay?
Alright.
And he jumps off. Right, bye-bye, and thank you. It was very exciting today.
See ya tomorrow.
He actually does this really weird thing where he just like nuzzles one of your legs.
Oh. I'm gonna
Oh.
pat him on the head.
Oh, bye-bye. And he just like runs off. He has way too much energy.
Oh, he didn't have that much energy when he was waking up.
Well, yes, because he's a kid.
Well then, I guess I'm just gonna do a checkup in like not taken rooms, together with like the bigger halls and the guild master room, I guess.
Well, they are not taken. You do notice that chest spins have basically cleaned everything up as much as they could.
Okay. Then I'm gonna quickly float outside above the guild to do a quick sentry.
Okay.
And if I don't see anything worrying, I guess I'm gonna go to my room and go to sleep.
Alright. So, everyone gets sleep. Everyone refill your will. Also, everyone heals HP according to whatever their vitality is.
Ah. And quick leveling thing. I just want baby doll eyes.
Alright. Oh no, are you going for that evolution?
No, just it's a better version of tail whip. So
Oh, actually, I'm a fool because the evolution doesn't work that way in this.
fair.
Right, here you go. You see this tail whip?
Yes,
It's gone.
perfect. I pretty much get a free action with that at the beginning of battle.
Good.
Question, Finn, how much does lock-on cost?
Ooh, let me have a look. Let me have a look. I remember we were like talking about this and like refiguring it out, so give me a momento. Trying to find the conversation because I didn't pin it. Ah, there we go. So you are Drakloak, right?
Yes.
Yes, lock on.
Yeah, lock-on is my first blue ball move.
Yep. It would be 14.
I'm 1 XP short.
Well, shit.
Then maybe some next time.
Yeah, next time you will rest. Alright, Eevee, how about you roll me a d10 to see what the weather is gonna be tomorrow?
Alrighty. 9.
9.
Oh, right, that puts me to level 5 now as well.
Alright, 9 is... Oh, okay. Alright, so who is going to wake up first?
Probably me.
Alright, Eevee,
Yes.
you awaken to the sound of a really big wind outside.
Oh boy.
It doesn't seem to be snowing or, actually much more likely raining, but it is very windy out there.
Of course it is. Well, with bleary eyes, I'm gonna just like rub my face real quick, shake it off, then head back out of my room and start knocking on doors.
Alright, who are you going to knock on first?
Probably starting with Drakloak.
Alright, Thrack,
Yes.
someone wakes you up by knocking on your door.
Oh boy. I shall wake up.
Same
Morning
thing.
time. Get ready.
It is the same thing as I described before. You know, your room is normal, except for the fact that there is Eevee trying to wake you up.
Aye. I am awake. Also, I'm level 10 now.
Whoa.
So I get +4 die to my channel.
Yes.
All right. Who's gonna be next? Eevee.
Next would probably be the Lupus. Because
Is
she's
she
the
singing
second most
this guy?
experienced.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm just doing a couple thingies here. Right. So, Eevee, who did you say you're gonna be waking up?
Lupus.
Right. So you make your way to Lupus's room, and you can hear noises coming from inside.
Is it singing?
No.
Oh. What kind
Uh,
of noises?
It is noises as if someone was hitting something very hard.
She's been training entire fucking night.
Oh boy. I'll take I'm gonna listen for a second.
Yep. All you hear is Lupus angrily hitting the wall.
I'm gonna give her door a knock.
You hear the sound stop, and then from inside you hear, yes.
About time to get ready to head out for our mission here in a few. So just figured I'd give you a wake-up call.
After a few moments, the door opens, and Lupus looks at you and says, "Lupus is ready." Behind
Does her
her,
head look-
behind her, you can see just like. She has been like kicking and punching the wall so much that there's actually a hole in it.
Oh.
Do
I'm
not
just
let
gonna kind of
Drakloak see this.
Yeah. I want to kind of grimace at that and say, hey, perhaps save the abuse for when I can get us some training dummies. I don't know how much more that wall can take of your abuse.
Lupus looks down and says Lupus was defeated by a member of the pack.
I'm just gonna shrug and say, we all get defeated at times.
Lupus shakes her head and says Lupus has to be big and strong and at the top of the chain.
And you will be. Doesn't mean you have to be right now. Everybody grows.
Yep. She points at you and says one day Lupus has to defeat you.
First,
I
you have
just-
to go through me. Insert
I'm
this
just-
fucking Spider-Man to me.
I'm just gonna shrug at that and say, well, I mean, friendly sparring is always encouraged, but we have a mission today.
She just nods. Lupus is ready to
There's-
go.
There's as you would call them, another pack out there causing trouble. We need to find them and apprehend them.
Break them.
Break their knees.
Yep. Again, Lupus just nods and says Lupus is ready to defeat Pack.
And then nod and say, and I'm ready to help you.
Our pack,
So-
our pack shall be supreme.
I'm gonna nod at that. Yes. We'll be the best pack around.
Yeah, she just nods very vigorously. You're getting
Perfect.
you're getting a feeling that she, like right now she could take on gods and probably get annihilated.
And we are a team named after an amazing comedy movie.
And yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
Anyway.
one of Mono's failed pitches for a name of a team was a reference to the room.
Oh my fucking god. Was it? I did not hit her.
I don't
or
remember
Highmark.
actually. And I didn't allow it because it was like 3 or 4 words. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember it was something stupid long.
Yeah.
But anyway, next up, Zorua.
All right, Zora.
I'm probably already awake. I'm just lying there. All right, I'm coming.
And then finally, Bolt.
All right, you make your way to Bolts. What would do?
It gets a knock.
No reaction.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door and you can see Shinx splayed across his fucking bed. As every now and then you can see him kick one of his back legs as he's literally drooling out of his mouth.
I'm gonna crack my neck and then smile.
I've got this. I told you last time you are not allowed to wake them up anymore. And I'm just gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna give him a gentle shake on the shoulder. Hey, buddy.
Bolt's eyes shoot open. He looks around and just says, "Ha ha."
Hey, time to wake up. It's almost time to get ready for our next mission today.
Oh, mission.
I'm gonna nod.
He lazily just rolls out of the bed and just face plants on the floor.
I gotta say, Aris, my way was much more effective than yours.
Yes, but I don't feel like terrifying a child every morning.
I'm not a child.
See?
I'm not even gonna touch that subject. Anyway, we have a naughty survey team to go beat up, so get ready.
Bad guys?
Yes.
Bad guys.
Yeah, bad guys.
Alright,
Oh.
well,
By the way, is Lupus acting kind of strange?
I'm gonna turn around and look at Lupus.
Lupus looks at it and says, "Do not listen to the child."
I'm gonna turn back to him and say, what do you mean?
Lupus literally appeared in the middle of the night, woke me up in the middle of the night, and then whispered in my ear that I am too young and she will not fight me.
I'm gonna look back at Lupus.
Lupus nods.
Anyway.
You know, Lupis, maybe next time we could spar.
She nods and says, I will enjoy breaking you.
I will enjoy looking you try.
Alright, Lupus? From now on, let's keep the midnight room invasions to a minimum.
I did not invade the room. I opened the door.
That's invading the room.
She still says, doesn't, but invading means attack.
Well, invading can also mean entering without permission.
Also,
Did you ask Bolt for permission to enter?
I asked for permission after I entered.
Well, you need to start asking before you enter, and only enter if permission is given.
It is alright, Bolt said yes.
Afterwards.
Yes.
But from now on, do so before.
Complicated.
I'm just gonna nod. Anyway, so I think it's time that we head for the chestpins. We're probably gonna need several things, like I don't know if they have handcuffs in this world, but something to keep our or rope. I mean, that feels a little bit too easy to get out of, but if we have to, but we need something to keep our soon-to-be prisoners apprehended.
I mean, you know, I've got a pretty good move to apprehend them.
I'll tilt my head at that.
I'm gonna flash my teeth.
No, you're not biting any more heads off.
Yeah, Shing shakes his head and just says, "Yeah, let's not hurt them that badly."
I'll try.
Lupus looks at you and says, "Actually, it's a good idea."
No. We are
I'm
not going to be killing Pokemon unless absolutely necessary.
Alright, so if it will be necessary, then it is allowed. Gotcha, bro.
Yes, but only in the most extreme circumstances, like if someone's life is seriously in danger and you absolutely have to. Yes. But anyway.
Also, we
yes.
forgot to wake up one member of our group.
No, we didn't forget to wake him up. He was next on the list.
Alright, then I'm gonna start levitating towards Shocker.
All right.
I speed ahead of you and knock on the door first.
You knock on the door, you get no reaction.
I open the door.
You open the door, you can see Shocker just laying on the hay bed and then being asleep. You can also see him being all bandaged up.
Yeah. I will approach and I'm going to poke a spot that is not bandaged. Hey, Shocker.
Yeah.
It's time to get up and be productive.
He nods and he slowly gets up, obviously still in pain. What am I supposed to do?
Well, here in a moment, we're probably going to head out and take care of this survey team mission. Not sure how long that's going to take, so whether it takes, the afternoon or if it takes a couple of days, we need you to keep an eye on the front desk and give any Pokemon that want to join the guild a room until we can interview them.
Yep, little nonsenses, I can do that.
Perfect. And if anything major happens, let us know.
How?
Well, I mean, when we get back, obviously.
Oh. I think I can do that.
Perfect. All right. Well, we will leave you to it.
We've got faith in you, boy.
Yes. All right, then with that, I'd probably head back out and...
Also,
I'd probably-
Aries, we forgot
Yes.
about one extremely important thing.
Uh-huh.
Breakfast.
Who said I forgot about that?
Alright, so, like I said, you guys leave the leave the guild, right?
Yes.
Alright.
On my way out, I'm going to be taking a look at the bounty board again.
So the bounty board actually has 2 papers on it that are not bounties or missions.
Oh, 2 more advertisements, I'm guessing.
One of them is advertisement for, SPN's shop. But the other one is actually a message for you.
Oh.
And it is actually a message to you that is impaled into the board with a hatchet.
Oh boy, here comes our first rivalry. I will step up to it and take a look.
Alright, so it's written in paw print, you can read it.
I will pull out my book and start translating it word by word.
So that takes a few, but you are pretty sure that this is actually from the very survey team that you are trying to find. And you're pretty sure that they're actually telling you that if you know what's good for you, you are going to ignore them.
Oh. As if. We're a dungeon team, not a pussy team. I'm just gonna, pretty much pluck it off the board, crumple it up, and toss it away, and I'm actually going to take the hatchet.
Alright.
Now we're going to
That-
crush them.
Yes.
You're going to cut off their heads.
Yes.
No.
Lupus to that idea is yes. I like this idea.
No.
Let us behead them.
We are not murderers.
I mean, it's not murder if you're doing it in self-defense.
Again,
Yes.
Lupus is gonna look at you, Thrack, and say, I like the way he thinks.
That may be correct, but we have to prove that we are better than them, not that we are just going to stoop to their level every time some Pokemon act up.
Why?
Because we have to be better.
Wow.
Otherwise, the world would just descend into darkness and chaos where every Pokemon is just killing everyone.
So you mean like every time anything really major happens on this planet?
Yes, we have to be better than all the major crises that this world has already endured.
Something,
They've already
something,
been through enough.
wait, something tactical baptism.
No.
Tactical baptism, let's go.
Anyway, I'm gonna put the hatchet in my backpack.
Right, you have
Because
hatchet.
that could actually be a useful tool.
Yeah, it is not a very sharp hatchet, so it's probably not gonna be good as a weapon, but it could definitely be used as a tool.
Exactly. And I mean, I could probably find a decent enough stone at some point to sharpen it.
Yeah. You can also tell that it is made out of the blade on it is made out of some kind of strangely yellow orangey metal.
Okay.
The metal, weirdly enough, smells kind of nice.
Of course it does. Despite the darkness in this world, everything is still happy and fruity.
Yes, especially the blood of your enemies.
Oh god, no,
Woo!
Thrack. Anyway, with that, I'll just nod to myself and first start heading to the chest bins.
Right, and this is where we will end it because fingusa is tired because he has not gotten almost any sleep in like 2 days.
Yes,
Wow.
go get the sleeps.
I am really sorry, but yeah, next time, make sure someone has the notes written down. I have my
I always
notes.
do.
I have my notes ready, for the most part. And next time, you guys are just gonna be doing, the basic things, and then you're gonna be going into a dungeon, and you're gonna be taking on an enemy team.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
That means you are actually gonna be properly challenged for once.
Well, hopefully
Mhm.
for the first and the last time.
Wow.
I mean, at least not by the same people, of course.
But yes.
Right.
But yes. If so everyone gets 2 XP for the session. If you are done with your character sheets, please remove your D6 from the orange. Not the whole orange. Right, just waiting on Thrack.
Yeah.
And I know I usually am here after the session for a little bit, but this time around I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna go hit the hay because I really need some sleep. I'm so
That is-
exhausted.
That is perfectly acceptable. You go get some sleeps.
Yeah, you have a marathon of sessions coming up, so
Yeah.
get some rest.
By the way, Ember, question: are you like at all interested in that Pathfinder thing?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to save the table again. And I will allow table flip. Whee! I hope you guys enjoyed the session, and next time there's gonna be lots of fighting.
I did. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Sorry for the short session.
It's
Bye-bye.
okay.